There's been a lot of craziness around crypto and FTX particularly. So I wanted to make this quick video. It's completely raw, it's unscripted. So let me just talk about what's going on that we're both on the same page. First, on the topic of FTX, I want to talk about what's important to you. There's two different companies. You have FTX.com, which is the international division, and then you have FTX US. So I began working with FTX US earlier in 2022. And by the time I began working with FTX US, FTX.com, which is the international division, had already spun off. And you have these two companies, FTX.com and FTX US. So I never worked with FTX.com. Well, FTX.com, the international division, is now facing a lot of liquidity issues. They're on the verge of bankruptcy. They're not funding crypto withdrawals. People can't get their money out. So they're right now facing a lot of issues. FTX US, which is the company that had sponsored me, I haven't worked with them in a little while now, but the company that has sponsored me in the past, they are currently okay. You can still buy and sell crypto. You can still pull your crypto out. And so the platform is still working. However, this is where I want to caution you, and I want you to be smart and be aware here that you don't want to risk spillover or bleed over from the FTX.com company into the US subsidiary. So right now, yes, you can still access your account. You can still access your funds and you can still pull your money out. And like I've been saying in every one of these videos that I mentioned crypto is you never want to keep your crypto in the exchange because your exchange is not a wallet. Your wallet is where you want to keep your crypto. This is something like a hot wallet or a cold wallet. Cold wallet is the best thing. And so you want to pull your crypto out of the exchange because if you leave your crypto or money in an exchange, you're at the mercy of the exchange. Now, as of right now, me recording this video, this could change in the future. FTX US still has their reserves. They're still operating normally. People can still withdraw their money. But you don't want to risk this, especially when you're seeing the things that are happening with FTX.com. So FTX US is still okay, and this is an opportunity for you to get your money out. So if you used any of my links, use any of my promotions, they were all only for FTX US. None of them were for FTX.com. Now this brings me to the second thing that I want to talk about, which has to do with more of a personal level, because your trust, your faith, and your belief in me is why I'm here. And I work with very few sponsors. The vast majority of my videos do not have a sponsorship. One, because it is very difficult to become a sponsor for my channel. And just second, because I want to make sure everything that we do is packed with value first. When we approve a sponsor, it goes through a pretty rigorous process. First, you have to be approved by somebody who's not me. Then you have to be approved by me. We look at things like the team, the company, the product, and the liquidity. And with FTX US, one of the big questions that I kept asking is in regards to liquidity and capital. What happens if Bitcoin was to lose 50 to 70% of its value? How is that going to affect you? Because the reality is crypto is very volatile. We know this. It's not uncommon to see crypto crashes and booms. We know this. And so my big concern is what happens when things go wrong. And I was reassured multiple times, and I have writings of this, that FTX US is well capitalized and there's nothing for you to worry about. Now, clearly FTX has lied, FTX.com, about their capital structure, about their liquidity issues. And because of that, they're on the verge of a bankruptcy or something like that. FTX US, again, the company that I worked with, is still okay, but this is where you want to be cautious and understand that you don't want to be at risk and you want to take your money out as fast as you can. That way you can protect yourself. Now, hopefully this blows over for FTX US and nothing is wrong with them and everything is fine. But at the very least, you have to remember that an exchange is not where you want to keep your crypto. You want to keep your crypto on a wallet. You want to keep your crypto on ideally a cold wallet, or at the very least, a hot wallet. So what does this mean going forward? Well, for one, you bet that me and my team are going to be even stricter than we are already with the sponsors that I work with. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do. And second, we're going to be working to make sure that all of you who trusted us and who trust us are okay and taken care of, because I want to make sure that this is right. This is not the way that I want to operate. This is not the way that I do things, because your trust is the reason why I'm here. And everything that I do revolves around making sure that we provide a good value, good product, and good education. And I'm very sorry that this had to happen this way. But I want you to be aware that we're doing everything that we can to keep you educated, to keep you informed, to take care of you on that front. So just understand that if you did use any of my links, any of my promotions, you still have access to your money. FTX US is still operational, but be aware that FTX.com is having issues, and this is where you want to protect your money. And like I've been saying, get a wallet, get your crypto out of an exchange.